People say AI-written books are trash, that AI can't produce quality content, that readers can always tell, that KDP publishers who use AI are flooding the marketplace with garbage. And they're half right.
There is a lot of AI trash on Amazon right now, but it's not the AI's fault. It's the lazy prompting. One sentence in and a full chapter out, publish immediately. Of course, it's gonna sound like crap. AI isn't the problem. How you're using AI is. And in this video, Julia is gonna show you the proper way to write a KDP book using AI. That's coming up right now. Let's go. Hey everybody, it's Emeka here, and today I'm sitting down with my 10-year-old daughter, Julia, and she's going to pick an AI model to use. She is going to write a chapter of a KDP book the right way, small chunks, specific prompts, and a real editing pass. If she can do it, the excuse that AI doesn't work or it's too complicated is gone. So let's get right to it. So if you are brand new here, my name's Emeka, this is Julia, and this is the Publishing Academy YouTube channel. And our goal is really simple. It's to help you make more money with your KDP business today. So down the road, you can work with me and maybe one day you, and we can help you scale to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month like some of our students. So the first thing we want to do when we're going to be writing a book with AI is figure out which AI model are we going to use. So Julia, which AI model do you want to use? There's a lot of them. There's ChatGPT, there's Claude, there's Perplexity, there's, what's the Google one? Gemini, right? I believe so. It says Ask Gemini on the Google Chrome. So it's definitely Gemini. So there's a lot of them. So I know you've used a couple.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to use today for this video?
I think I want to use Claude.
Okay. Any particular reason why you want to use Claude?
I've heard you tell me that Claude is specifically built for writing and stuff like that, and when like other stuff is like for broader stuff.
So the whole topic on which AI model you want to use is constantly changing. We're writing this end of May 2026. This, if using Claude is better for writing, which it is in a lot of cases, could be completely outdated in a couple of months, and we might be switching back to ChatGPT. In fact, a few weeks ago when ChatGPT, I believe 5.5 version came out, that was significantly better for writing than some of the previous versions of Chat. So which model works best is really go and test them and see which one works best for you. I still use Claude in the business for writing all emails, for writing all copy, for writing all of our books. I just like how I have it programmed and how it works. So for me, Claude is my go-to for writing. So to bring you guys up to speed, Jillian went through the Publish and Profit 3-day challenge. And on day one, what did you cover or what did you create?
I did the title and I chose my topic.
All right, so she already has her title and her topic chosen using the custom GPT that is built for the 3-day challenge. Was it pretty easy?
Yes, it was super easy.
All right, and then on day two, what did you do on day two? That brings us to where we're at now.
Customer research and making the outline.
Cool. What was that experience like?
It was fun.
Now, can you explain to anybody who doesn't really know what an outline is? Really quick?
An outline for your book is basically like the skeleton of your book. It shows basically how everything's going to be laid out, like the chapters, whatever inside of them, stuff like that.
Awesome, awesome. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna show you guys the wrong way of using AI. So what we're gonna do is let's bring it up on the screen here. Okay. Kind of position that for you there. All right, so let's go ahead and then we'll show people the wrong way of using AI. So go ahead and we've got your outline copy, paste it into GPT.
Bam!
Okay, or Claude. And then what we wanna do is let's just scroll to the top and give it some instructions here. So we wanna basically tell it to just write chapter 1.
Okay.
And tell it maybe how many words you want, roughly. How many words do you think you want for chapter 1?
300 maybe?
Usually chapters are gonna be closer to like, anywhere from like 1,000 to 3,000 words.
Oh, okay.
Right? So why don't we pick 1,000 words since this is gonna be a kid's book, it's gonna be a shorter book. So why don't we do that?
Okay. Write me chapter 1 of this book with around 1,000 words, please. I don't need to say please.
You don't need to say please, unless the robots take over one day and they remember who was polite and who wasn't. Yeah, I say please because of that reason. I'm scared. All right. So, okay, enter, and then let's see what happens. All right. So it says this is a writing task, not a document task. It's just delivering the chapters as clean as possible, or clean as prose. As a clean prose? Prose? I don't know. All right. So here is the first chapter draft of giving AI 0 instructions on what to do. You've just joined your first SMP server. You punched a tree, grabbed some wood, and started feeling good about yourself. Then a player in full diamond armor walked up, said nothing. You killed it in 2 hits. You spawned, did nothing. Welcome to survival multiplayer. Oh, is that what SMP stands for?
Yeah.
Our SMP servers are not single player with people in the background. They are living competitive ecosystems where other players, often the most dangerous thing on the map, not just a creeper skeleton, not the lava. Okay, so cool. All right, so it's whatever. Like, it's not horrible, but does it read like how you wanted it to read in your head?
No.
Okay, so the worst thing you can do, the biggest sin, so to speak, when you're using AI, is not give it proper instructions on how you want your book to sound. So we just simply copy and pasted the outline and said, go write chapter 1. It's just gonna write it in the most streamlined process possible. And when you do that, it starts sounding like all the other AI written books on Amazon, and that's no bueno. What we want to do is we want our books to always have a unique flair, a unique sound, a unique voice, a unique tone. We want it to have some life. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a new conversation, and we are going to give it some life. We are going to tell it exactly how we want the chapter to sound. Just give it
Personality?
Personality. We're going to give it some personality. All right. So now, before we enter the outline,
Yes.
let's give it some personality. So what I want you to do is I want you to tell Claude who your reader is, who's going to be picking up the book. How do you want the book to sound? How do you want the writing to sound? What don't you want it to sound like?
Okay.
Tell it as much or as little as you want, and you just keep talking. The more instructions you give it, the more specific you can be about what you want and what you don't want, the way better the outcome is going to be.
Okay.
So you just take as much time as you want.
So my audience is kids, ranging probably like 7 to 11. I want my book to sound funny, engaging, informative, and like you are a gamer personally writing this for other kids. Make it sound like you are a pro. Don't make it sound super generic. Make the jokes original. Make it a whole experience. Make them excited to start playing and dominating the SMPs. Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. Let's just let whisper flow. Perfect. Okay, so now what we want to do before we paste it in is let's give it the actual instructions. So we only want it to write chapter 1, for example, for right now. So let's say I'm going to give you what I would say. Here, I'll do this part. Or no, you can do this part. I would say it's like I'm going to give you the outline for the book. I want you to only focus on chapter 1. We'll go chapter by chapter. If we need to go section by section, we'll do that. But I want you to only start on chapter 1.
Okay, so I'm going to give you my outline now, and I want you to focus specifically on chapter 1. Ignore everything else for right now. We're gonna go chapter by chapter.
Why do you think we want to go chapter by chapter when we're using AI?
So it can focus on making each chapter as good as it can get.
Yeah, if we tell it to write the whole book, then it's going to write the whole book. But the longer it writes, the more it can start drifting off, right, and getting out of what we want. So especially in the beginning, you want to do small sections, so chapter, sometimes even like a section by section in a chapter, so we can get the exact tone right.
Okay.
Because once we have the exact tone, then we can lock in that tone into its memory so it knows exactly always write like this and only write like this. Make sure all the other chapters sound exactly like this chapter with this tone. And then we can write the rest of the book.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. All right. So now let's go ahead and paste in your outline here. And let's...
I was going to ask if it would know if it was iMinecraft.
Yeah, it'll definitely know that it's Minecraft. Did we talk about, we haven't talked about it because I'm sure somebody will be in the comments, oh, are you creating a book on Minecraft? And remember what we talked about, what you learned about trademarks?
Uh-huh.
Can we create a book on Minecraft?
No.
No. Well, we could, we just can't sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's writing the book, or it's writing the first chapter right now. It's going through. We'll obviously speed this part up for you, yes. If you want to publish a book on Amazon and make money from it, I got this for you. I'm running a free 3-day publish and profit challenge. By the end of it, you'll have a book published on Amazon and making your first sales. I've been publishing for over 9 years. I've published hundreds of books, helped thousands of people do the same. If you don't know where to start, or you can't find a profitable topic, or you just don't want to waste time or money, this is for you. Day 1 is finding your topic, creating your book title, getting your cover locked in. Day 2, it's all about building your book. It's doing the research, creating the outline, and writing your entire book. And then day 3, polishing your book, publishing it on Amazon, and showing you how to generate your first sales. And this is free. I'm showing you the exact way to build this business without having to hide it behind a paid course. And to show you how simple this is, my 10-year-old daughter has even published her own book using this exact same framework.
Actually, Daddy, I promise free.
You're also going to get my free support group, and you're going to get the custom GPT that I built specifically to help you with this challenge. Just click the link in the description or go to publishingacademy.com/challenge. You'll get an email. It'll be the link to get into the school group. In the classroom section, everything's laid out. Go do it now. So one thing I want to point out here, I don't know how long it's been, but it's way longer than it took last time, right?
Yes.
So why do you think it's taking so much longer to do this now?
Because we've given it the instructions and it's fine-tuning everything.
Exactly. So we gave it those instructions. Julie gave it those instructions. And so it's not just boom, hammering out a book. It's taking its time and it's going through it and it's doing all this stuff in the background to ensure that the writing is so much better and it matches what her instructions were.
One eternity later.
All right, here we are. So let's take a look at this. Now,
We got it.
let's look at some of the notes that I gave us here.
Okay.
So it says chapter 1's done. Here's what's in it. Structure, 3 full parts matching your outline, how SMPs work, early game priorities, and first day mistakes, plus a chapter summary, call out box, and a teaser line into chapter 2.
That sounds like something I would like.
Okay, formatting, color coded call out boxes, green for tip, blue for info, orange for warning, red for danger zones, bullet lists with custom squares and square bullets, section headings with color hierarchy, and divided system into breakable. Like, do you see how much better this was compared to that first version we did?
Yes, it's so insane.
Then let's take a look at the actual write-up here. So chapter 1, understanding SMP survival. Your first days won't kill you, probably. All right, listen up. You just joined your first SMP server. You're standing in the middle of nowhere. The sun is already halfway down, and some random player with a name like XX Shadow Killer XX is definitely watching you from the tree line. No pressure. Here's the thing. Every single legendary SMP player you've ever watched on YouTube, they all probably had a terrible first day too. They punched dirt by accident, got lost immediately, and probably died to a skeleton before they even built a roof. How much better does this sound compared to that first one we wrote?
Like a bazillion times.
All right, this is awesome. And so we got part 1, we got public versus private SMPs. This is awesome. Look how cool this is, right? Oh, yeah, I know this is fantastic.
Is it a lot more than just write the book?
Exactly. And like, if you think about what we had before compared to this, like, how long did it take you to do that extra prompting in the beginning, do you think?
Like 30 seconds.
Right.
Tops.
That 30 seconds worth of work that you did, right? Look how much better the output was. So imagine if you spent like 10 minutes figuring out how to do that instructions. Like, you thought about like exactly the type of layout you wanted, what we went into detail what you did and didn't want in the text and everything, and then gave those instructions to it. What it does is it reduces the amount of editing we have to do afterwards. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is awesome. Wow. Fantastic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of this. This is just the first draft. So this is the worst version this book would ever be. And it's really, really good. So that's awesome. All right, cool. Okay, so now we got our first draft of the first chapter done. So now we don't keep going. We want to now edit the book. So why do you think editing is important?
So We just like overlook everything, double check it, make sure it's how we want it.
Exactly, because what can mistakes, bad grammar, spelling, if a customer buys a book and it has all of that, do you think they're going to be happy?
Nope, I wouldn't.
Exactly. So then that could leave
Bad reviews?
bad reviews, and bad reviews are horrible.
Yeah.
So we want to avoid that as much as possible. Now, we have a prompt here that basically helps turn Claude into a senior editor. And it's going to go through this, what it just wrote. It's going to read the whole thing, and then it's going to build an editing plan and then work through it with us. Now, we spent some time creating this prompt. Should we let everybody have it?
Yes, of course.
All right, so we're gonna put this editing prompt in the description of this video so you can just grab it and you can make your books better and not upload AI crap to Amazon.
Be one of the experienced AI users.
Exactly. All right, let's hit enter and let's see how it goes.
Return.
Yeah.
So it says, let me write the manuscript first.
Okay, so here's our complete editorial report. Okay, so editing plan. So stage 1, redundancy and repetition audit. Okay, flag every repeated idea, phrase, concept. Level 2, line level clarity, tone and voice consistency. Stage 3, stage 4, flow structure. Stage 5, final pass. All right, so get away from spawn. Said 3 times, 3 different ways. Okay.
Spawning your spawn.
Was almost. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. This is really good. All right, cool. So we're not going to read every single one. You can do that here by pausing the video if you really want. So let's say, yeah, go ahead and give us a clean edited version immediately.
Bam.
Now, obviously, we would spend a little bit more time reading each individual edit and making sure it makes sense because it's still AI. It could still make some mistakes, even with it doing the edits. And it might grab something that we might necessarily want to keep because we understand the concept better, or the way it needs to be written or something. So just keep that in mind as you're doing it. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to assume everything, all the edits that it's suggesting are good edits.
Yeah.
And we're going to go from there. So now it's doing some crazy coding, and it's creating a clean version of your new book.
Okay.
Okay, so we're done, or it's done. 8 edits applied, 0 voice rewrites. Excellent. All right. And so at part 1, edit, ending, and that's so cool. All right.
So that's everything it changed?
Yeah. So these are all the changes and why it did it. So that's really, really cool.
Nice.
Excellent. So you just saw Julia write a chapter of her book using AI, following what's called the Publish and Profit 3-Day Challenge. If you want help writing your book for free, if you want help writing your first book for free, or just getting better at writing your books for free, join the Publish and Profit 3-Day Challenge. There's going to be a link in the description, and I'll show you exactly what Julia just did, how to find a topic, how to write a book, how to publish a book, and then how to profit from that book.
For free.
For free. So click the link in the description and you can start that today. All right, so Julia, I want you to explain, just to recap, so what is the proper way of using AI to write your KDP book?
Okay. The proper way of using AI is to not just copy paste and explain lightly. You need to give it your outline, but explain what you want the book to sound like, how you want it to be, and maybe take your time doing that to make sure that the book will come out as good as possible, and then edit it again to make sure it will be improving.
That's exactly it, right? There's a saying, it's called garbage in and garbage out, right? But the more you put into the input, the better the output is going to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. So you just saw a 10-year-old pick a tool, write a book or a chapter with AI. So if she can do it, you can do it, right? If your books are sounding like AI trash, it's not AI, it's you using AI, right? A hammer is only as effective as the person yielding the hammer, right? So you have to get better, build the skill. We talk about that a lot on this channel. You got to develop your skill of using AI. AI is super good, really good. But if you're not getting the output you want, it's you, not AI, that is the problem. And that's good because you can get better. You can develop the skill, get better at prompting, and then you can start writing better books and making more money. So once again, if you are a beginner and you want to get started, there's a link in the description, completely free, and I'll show you how to start writing your first book using AI just like you saw today. Until next time, everybody, go check out the next video. I'm Emeka. That's Julia. Peace.
Peace.
That's coming up right now.
Let's go.
We're gonna need a second take on that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, as we're filming this, our AC, our power just went out again. And so we have no AC. And it's like 30 degrees outside.
We barely got to film today.
All right, we'll obviously speed this part up for you, yes? See, she's chapter 1 of Minecraft SMP. So is that the one you always play?
Yeah.
Is that the one with all the crazy stuff all over the thing?
There's multiple.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I like to play.
Is that the one you always die in?
No, that's a new one.
Oh, is that a new one?
That's more modded.
Oh, okay.
This is specific. The book is specifically meant to be for like just like a big survival world with
Okay.
other people in it.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite type of SMPs.
So, okay, this is really cool.
Yay, power!
Nice.
Hello, everybody. I am Julia Osai, and I don't ask why my father isn't here. I'm taking over. Make sure you don't tell anything to my dad that I'm going to be taking over this channel in 3 days. Okay?
Okay, it's done.
There it is. Put that in the bloopers.
It's not going in the bloopers.